Part 2 of our series this afternoon of whether you are normal or nuts, and we tackle the spouse.
Now, just to clarify, Jimmy and I are not married, but I guess you could say we're kind of like TV husband and wife. Okay, we'll go with that. We are each happily married. I'm married to Bob. You have Carol.
Yep. So also, as you may know, Delmarva Live is produced right here. Historic Studio D, right here on Delmarva. This is not a syndicated show. We live, we work, we worship right here on Delmarva with you.
So we decided to bring today's topic home. We actually put a hat in the middle of the Delmarva Life offices and asked everyone to submit one story of how their spouse makes them nuts.
It was awesome. The hat began filling up within minutes. And now we share with you these stories. The names have been changed to protect the innocent. Hopefully all the rest of us too. Our first submission. My husband is great with helping me around the house, but he doesn't put things away. Example, if he vacuums, he leaves the vacuum cleaner out like a sign to say, I vacuumed for you.
Here's another. My wife can spot a teensy-weensy spider against the ceiling across the room in the dark. When I pointed out that it's the size of a grain of sand, she declares, it's going to eat me. And there's no peace until I kill it. Okay,
how about this one? My husband takes the clean, dry clothes out of the dryer, and instead of taking time to fold them, he throws them on top of the dryer in a balled up mess.
Oh, and I love this one. My husband asks me where his baseball cap or sneakers are because he clearly thinks I'm the last one who wore them. Then he finds them either in his closet or his truck. You two could probably go on and on about your significant other and sometimes that they drive you crazy. Well, irritations are inevitable in relationships. Experts agree. Often partners don't argue over the big issues, but quibble over the pretty little ones.
Yeah, so figuring out how to negotiate and live with your loved one is something everyone who is in a relationship has to do to make it work. So, is what you're feeling all that different? Well, here's what the experts have to say about what's normal and what's nuts when it comes to your love life.
I wish he took more chances.
I try not to get annoyed.
Randy is resistant to change. He doesn't like change, and that's why we're married all these years. He likes the same this, the same that, the same wife.
I think it's because he farts all the time.
It really drives me crazy.
Okay, that usually doesn't send couples over the edge, but small problems can become big problems when they take on different meaning in your mind, when you start adding them up as evidence of character flaws or moral defect. Mental health counselor Deborah Day says it's normal to be annoyed.
You know, how dare they not go from the bottom of the toothpaste and push it in the middle? What's wrong with him? You know, or leave that toilet seat up, or not put the dishes away the way I want.
Small stuff, right? But when you consider them together, a picture emerges of your partner as selfish or self-absorbed. Day says 80% of the problems stem from defensiveness.
Defensiveness kills relationships.
So do issues that fester: affairs, money, sex issues, and the loss of a child.
Many couples, if you do the research, don't survive loss.
A new study reveals gender does play a role in what annoys people. Men's complaint about women? The silent treatment. Bringing up things he's done in the distant past, being too critical and refusing to give in. Women's complaints about men: forgetting important dates, not working hard at his job, staring at other women, and also refusing to give in. Another common complaint?
Well, he doesn't hear what I have to say.
And remember, if your relationship needs to change, maybe it's you who needs to change first.
You got to get to know each other, and it takes a while. Too many people give up early right now. So you have to work at it.
Now, also, Day says it's important for women to realize that maybe their significant other is not doing the irritating behavior just to bug them. Maybe it's just a mindless behavior, so get over it.
Get over it. Well, tomorrow in our final part of our series, Normal or Nuts, find out if it's a lack of sleep that's driving you crazy. And let me tell you, sometimes I can attest to that.
Probably can. Still ahead on Delmarva Life. Delmarva is known to many as the chicken capital of the world, but many chicken houses sit empty. Why is that? WBOC's Charlie Paparella joins us next with the answer, plus he shows us how some of those houses are getting a second life.
And later we head into the kitchen to get a preview of a big event coming to Delmarva to benefit the Biggs Museum. Today we're making ceviche. Stay with us. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.